This will be an interesting match. And they chose 2Jane, the very classic map. And as you can see, WiLD is starting in Axis. Dynasty going to attack. Dones goes down first, thanks to Tigler. Sniper as sharp as usual. And now we see the players scattered all across the field. But it looks like Dynasty is slowly crawling towards that B site, where Dove is waiting with his shotgun. He'll be looking at the first confrontation in a couple of moments. He's waiting patiently for the first British to cross. Meanwhile, Freaks is having a 1v1 with Inzen on A site. Now Dove getting a kill. Dove goes down along with Kebit. Now it's a 3 versus 2. WiLD is 1 man down, and they still have 1 minute where they need to defend their side. And there you go. Tigler and Inzen gets 1 kill each. Dynasty gets the first one. We are looking at 2 very, very good snipers in the hands of Freaks and Tigler. Vision is trying to catch the cross, but he couldn't get anything. And now we see Dones making his way to be top. He sees one opponent. Vision goes down along with Inzen. And Norby gets gets Flashix along with Tigler. Again, Dones. Stormy getting a kill. On to Dove. Let's see what Kebit can do. Stormy, the Code 4 veteran, taking him out as well of the equation, but Freaks, lightning fast, gets a kill. Meanwhile, Norby with an interesting smoke plants the bomb, and now Freaks has a new objective, trying to defuse the bomb in the next 47 seconds against 2 opponents, and he doesn't know either one's locations. Let's see if the nade connects to anybody. It barely doesn't. Norby made sure of it. And now we see Norby in a very good position to take him out. There you go. Norby gets the kill. Dynasty gets a 2nd round on the board. 0 for WiLD so far. Let's see what Flashix does here. See if he tries to cross. To the back of the side clean. And now he retreats. Meanwhile, Dove, having crossed over, is now looking for his victim. It's 26 HP off his opponent, but nothing more. Gets a Car 98 instead, making him a very dangerous opponent, but Tigler is much faster than that. As we now have only Kebit in action on the Axis side.
Axis eliminated.
Norby takes him out as well. And it's 3-0 for Dynasty. Okay, looks like Dynasty is going with a slower round this time. 50 on the clock, and they are still very much near their own spawns. Now Freaks looking at the scope. Cast someone off guard on their spawn, but nobody's speaking him now. They don't dare cross paths with him. And right now we're seeing 3 of the British players making their way towards B. Once again, very slow, very methodical approach. Making sure every corner is checked before they commit to anything. And now they retreat, and they sense danger. Inzen is also testing the limits of A defense, but cannot find anything so far. There we go, Freaks with a kill onto Inzen. Tigler exchanging bullets, putting Freaks out of the equation. And now we see Donez getting a kill onto Tigler. 3 versus 3. There you go, 30 seconds on the clock. Stormy's getting a kill onto Flashix. And now Kebit exchanging it. There we go, 2 versus 1. Dunny goes down. And now we have Kebit as the sole survivor. And he's got 20 seconds.
Eliminated.
But unfortunately,
Allies
Vision
win.
gets the kill instead. Look at that. 4-0 for Dynasty so far. Looks like WiLD is going to have problems real soon if they don't figure out a way to get them. Look at that. Flashix making his way over to B-Long. See if he sees anyone. There you go. Flashix with a double. And also Kebit getting a kill. And now the only one we can spectate is Tigler, left in 1v4. He's got time, but let's see if he gets the opportunity as well.
Allies eliminated.
There you go. Kebit takes him down.
Win.
And there's the first round for WiLD. Very slow round again coming up for Dynasty. However, Storm is caught out by a WiLD Donez nade. And now Tigler is down as well. Flashix almost getting a second one. In the form of Inzen, who is now retreating towards B. To his teammates. Who are also trying to look for a way inside B. And they also have 3 of the enemy players. As you can see, Dove is currently holding mid from their spawn. And he doesn't see the player just yet, but gets the kill onto Inzen. Very unfortunate situation for Inzen, as he had a clear shot on him. And now Vision getting a kill to Freaks. Flashix getting Vision. Now it's a Norby 1 versus 2 against Dove and Flashix.
Explosives planted.
Both players are watching from the distance. But now they know that the shotguns are equipped with a car. And what Dove doesn't really care. He just gets the headshot and gets the second round for his team. And now our new score is 4-2.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
WiLD could be onto something. Second round in a row. They're looking a bit more confident as the rounds go on. And right as I said that, Kelly just got caught in a stranded nade. Now we're seeing an exchange of bullets and grenades alike. Leaving us with a 2 versus 2 in a couple of moments. Vision and Norby against Flashix and Donez. And there you go, Flashix left alone. 1 versus 2. He almost catches Vision. And now we have Norby looking for his opponent. He may have heard that singular footstep. And now Holding that angle tightly. Looks like he heard that one, and now is looking down towards him. Holding Fleshix in the crossfire with his friend. Cannot get the frag just yet. Only minus 90. There you go, Vision.
Allies win.
Completes the round. 5 versus 2. There you have it. Couple of nades coming onto A side, but the British players didn't want to commit. So right now, another slow round coming in, it looks like. Everyone just holding an angle, but Freaks with a very disgusting peek onto Vision. Getting a nice headshot. And now Tigler catches Kebit off guard. 4 versus 4. Look at that. Fleshix barely missing that one singular player on there. Now they have the info. He will just fall back. There's some bit of fighting over the rooftops. Freaks is the only one on site currently. Now he's got 3 opponents in the vicinity waiting for him to slip up. Let's see how he does. And you can see Norby and Stormy not committing just yet. Waiting for a mistake. Waiting to be exploited. That is not coming from Freaks. At least not so far. Instead, Freaks is waiting for that crucial mistake. It was somebody to peek when they shouldn't. Cannot find anybody. But they only have 20 seconds left, which means they will have to hasten this question. Whether they can get Freaks or not. And there you go, Freaks is out of commission. Bomb is being planted. 10 seconds left. And now Dove is left alone in the 3 versus 1. He's got 50 seconds to complete the quest, but Stormy is just too agile on that side. 6-2 is our score. I'm seeing some very bold predictions on chat, saying that New Era will be second on this land. I do see the point in it. Well, you better tell us. You better tell us who will be first then. You cannot just leave us with a half sentence, because that is a half sentence. Meanwhile, we have 3 WiLD players dying in the first 30 seconds of the round. Dones pushing down,
eliminated.
dying
Allies
along
win.
with Freaks, and now it's 7-2. It's a very, very fast, very convincing Dynasty match so far. Let's see if WiLD can figure something out. Some way to hold off the invaders. There you go. The grenade kill onto Stormy. And another great kill from Freaks onto Inzen. Fleshix and Freaks. Look like the stars of this round so far. With Fleshix getting another one and Dove finishing it up. 7-3. That is what I'm talking about. Let's see how Tigler is handling the cross. Didn't see anyone. If only he waited a couple more seconds, could have found himself the treasure. Instead, we will have to wait. And the players are just getting into their usual positions. Dove waiting for a grenade to hit his head. Doesn't see anything so far. Yeah, still 2 grenades on Dynasty side. So it can be expected. There you go. Grenades have came out, and neither of them hit. And now he spotted his first enemy in the alleyway, but doesn't get the chance to kill him as Stigler and Vision go down. Instead, there you go, Norby and Stormy. Trying to storm the site. Stormy gets a kill, but Norby goes down instead. So Inzen has to reinforce his friend on the side. There you go, Stormy gets caught out in the middle.
Eliminated.
And Inzen also going down
Axis
7-4 is our new score. A huge bundle of grenades were dropped on A, but hit nobody. So now he'll have to deal with it with just a Thompson. And now he's got 2 enemies to kill. He's got low HP, but he does have a full magazine. But then goes down in the end after getting a singular kill. And now the axes are stretched thin. As Donas dies. Let's see what happens. The supposed B push. A little bit of counter smoke. Cabot getting a kill, and now he's going to fight Vision over it. Cabot has low HP, which means he's going to have to retreat. And now we see some crossfire action. Cabot is out, leaving Dove alone. Singer, the most dangerous person with the shotgun and car. However, even that wasn't enough against Norby. Which means we have an 8-4 score for the first half. These players are not leaving it the chance. They didn't even get 20 seconds before we continue over to the second side, which means Dynasty will have to defend the WiLD's pushes. Let's see what they can cook up on this attacker side. Oh, freaks around for a little bit. There you go. That's why I said we should follow him. The first frag onto Tigler. Now looking for the next one. Gets a nice kill onto Inzen. That's 2 great kills in the span of 15 seconds. And now slowly flocking over to bait. Kennedy looking for that 3rd kill to help cement a possible round win even further. There you go, Dove coming in like a freight train but gets stopped. Well, the ultimate car of Norby. And now we have Vision falling out as well. 4 versus 2. WiLD have all the time in the world, however, Dones got caught by Norby. There you go, Norby is out, thanks to Cabot, which leaves us with a stormy 1 versus 3. Here's his first opponent, knows he's near C, doesn't know anything about the other 2, and with the ultimate timing, he completely misses them, which could be his demise in the end. And there you go. Doesn't matter for him. Gets a very nice headshot onto Cabot, which leaves us with 2 more enemies to find.
Axis eliminated.
However, Freaks
Allies
up
win.
on B rooftop. Gets a clean shot. Which is a 5th round on the board. There you go. Freaks getting another entry. Inzen is out of commission for now. And let's see if Tigler can do anything about that. Tries to connect a shot. But didn't hit anybody. could be looking at some trouble in the B alleyway. Meanwhile, Flexix gets Stormy, which means that the Axis forces are now increasingly weakening. There you go. A little bit of revenge. Flexix is out. And we have some infighting over at A site, which leaves Dones running towards B to his teammates. While we see Freaks killing Norby, let's follow Kebit around for a bit. There you go, Freaks with another kill. Let's see if Kebit can finish it. Unfortunately cannot, as Stigler gets his second kill.
Axis eliminated.
But not
Allies
before
win.
Freaks gets a clean fourth kill in the round. 8-6 is our score. Let's see some numbers. Some numbers here. Norby is the clear star so far, along with Stigler on Dynasty side. And for WiLD, we have Flexix. Right as I say it, Stigler increased his kill counter by 1. Thanks to Freaks stepping in one of his nades. Kebit now has told his guys about the right side of B. Well, let's see if he knows about the left side, where Vision is standing currently, looking towards his general direction, which could be very, very dangerous for Kebit, who is currently crawling, trying to not get hit. Looks like he hasn't read the memo that he shouldn't be looking towards that direction because he's not going to find anyone there. But what he's going to find is the information that he's only got 54 seconds left. And now they are going to have to start penetrating the defenses of that B site. As I say it, Flexix is out thanks to Vision. And now Dov with the shotgun arriving. Kebit getting another kill. Vision going down. And that leaves us with Stormy having to salvage the situation in a 3 versus 1. Let's see how he does. Have to look under it. Can only find an arm. Can't quite hit it. That's a second miss, third one. But then gets caught in a crossfire of 3 people. 8-7. Wow, this coming up real quick. Which could be dangerous after all. And now let's go further into this match. Stigler looking for his next opponent across. Cannot quite connect the shots, but he did catch Dones. Trying to go down to middle straight. And instead finds himself spectating along with Inzan. Which makes it a 4v4 right now. Freaks holding the position where nobody is going to cross him, at least for the foreseeable future. So instead, let's just switch over to B. See if anybody will do something interesting for us. And as we can see, Stigler is going to cross some people there. Once again, Vision getting a kill. A second one into Flexix. The WiLD attack is falling apart. Slowly but surely. Well, Dove. Let's see if the Cornani and the shotgun can do some damage here. Doesn't know about the second one. Stigler just jumps out. Gets a kill. Freaks with a headshot. Let's see if he can do something about the second player. But he's going to get caught in a crossfire if he doesn't act quickly. Misses the shot, and there's There's an unfortunate friendly fire from Stormy.
Allies eliminated.
But instead, Norby just finishes around 9-7. That could have been disastrous if that friendly fire mattered. But thankfully, his teammates were there to make sure he got the round. Lots of grenades going down middle. WiLD is going for a slower B push. Freaks gets Stigler, which means B side is down one defender. There could be some potential clash, some conflict here on A. Norby is in a very, very good position for defense. Right now, it looks like Inzem will see the first action here. This is looking for an off position. Stormy gets against the Fleshix, which means the teams now have equal numbers, 4 versus 4. And now 2 players coming in from the alleyway. Dones gets out, kills Inzen, playing away for the site. And now Stormy with a singular car 98. We'll have to remedy the situation. Looks like Trigger Discipline is working for the veteran, who gets 2 kills very quickly. And now let's see if he can find the third. He cannot. 2 versus 1 for Dove. 1 versus 1. Norby is the only hope for Dynasty, who can get the 10th round on the board. For now, he got 10 seconds left. Let's see if he can get the cross. He cannot, which means, let's see. We cannot get the kill just yet. And then Dove gets the kill. That is a very, very unfortunate situation here for Dynasty. That is a great round from Dove. Getting all these kills, getting the clutch. Doesn't matter for him. 1 versus 3. WiLD MultiGaming crawling back up slowly but surely. There you go. Inzen and Tigler are now making sure that this streak just ends as fast as possible. And now WiLD are down 2 men with a potential third. And there you go. Cabot is also going down. Let's see what Dove and Freaks can do. But with players like Tigler and Inzen, you could be looking at some problem here for the WiLD guys. And there you go. Freaks and Dove going down as well. 10-8. Very convincing round. With Tigler now reaching his 20th kill. Also Norby having 18 on the shotgun. Let's see how much info can Vision get from here. Doesn't look like much so far. There you go. Fleshix getting Norby. And now the B smoke is out. Looks like it's going to be a switcheroo so far. The Brits don't want to commit just yet. Now we are seeing the first pushes. There you go. Fleshix going down. Now it's only a 4 versus 3. There's a second kill from Vision, but then Dove gets him instead. Vision is now also injured. The side is not completely left for the Brits. There you go. Very unfortunate. 56 HP from that distance. You do not want to hear the comms right now on WiLD. There you go. -90 for Kebit with the M1. And now Inzen goes down. Stormy is left in the 1 versus 2. Stormy, very nice. No skill. Let's see if he can
Axis
get the other one,
eliminated.
but Freaks
Allies win.
manages to lock down the round for the team 10-9. Let's see how Freaks handles the cross. Very nice kill onto Tigler. Perfect crosshair placement, I must say. Even stand a chance there. And now it's only a 4 versus 5. With the defenders being down 1 man. Let's see. How will this attack conclude? As you see, Fleshig's going down now. It's only a 4v4. The player is now going towards B truck. Waiting to see if any of the Dynasty players want to push. Perhaps. But instead, Stormy could be the one to clash with them. Now, instead, this is the B push. Is then finding ahead. But cannot shoot it. Another miss from Inzen. Getting a kill onto Dove now. 4 versus 2. And now it's only Cabot and Freaks left to do the job. And now they're in an even worse position as we have 3 players right in the vicinity. 2 of them watching the V-tank cross. There you go. The 3rd one joins in, which means Cabot goes down very quickly as he tries to cross. And now Vision completes the round 11-9 for Dynasty. Let's see how they continue. As we see Inzen crossing over to B-Long, and he gets a kill. Dove is out. Along with Inzen getting traded. Vision going down. Norby with a very good intuition. Very good timing on the smoke. Killing Donez. In 30 seconds, we have lost 4 players so far. And now comes the waiting game. Which side is going to be impatient? Which side is going to overextend? Who's going to peak when they shouldn't? They're fighting over on middle. No shots connecting just yet. Once again, Stormy in a very good position, but misses the shot, which means they now know his position. But thankfully for him, his teammates got a kill each, and now they only have to deal with Freaks now on the scope, who's peeking into B, trying to find the opening, trying to find a vulnerability, but cannot find it. And he could be shot in the back in a couple of moments if Stormy decides to push. But instead, Norby watches the cross, gets the kill, and the map point for his team, 12-9 for Dynasty. Once again, WiLD MultiGaming is going towards B rather than going for an A push. Perhaps the spawns weren't adequate for that. See Dove with the waiting game. Meanwhile, his friend Freaks gets Norby. Now, another concentration of Brits towards the B site. Walking over. You can hear that the B cross smoke has been thrown, which means that the B attack is imminent. Kevin gets a kill onto Inzan, and now he has to worry about the spawn. Love gets vision, which means B is now completely exposed. Love is looking for an opening, and there he gets Stormy. Which means we only have Tigler, who gets eliminated quickly. 12 to 10. Wild is not giving up this fight just yet. Let's see another cross. It looks like Vision is doing it the right way. Completely evading Freaks. Just missed the timing on that. There go Inzem with 2 quick headshots. And Fleshix also getting a team kill on Cabot. And now Freaks is trying to save it with a kill. But unfortunately he's left alone in a 1 versus 4. Now having spotted Vision, he just damages him, scrapes him in the leg. Which he has already regenerated. Let's see if he can find an opponent on A top. Looks like he cannot. Well, now that he knows 2 of his opponents, there's only 2 more to find, and then decide on the course of action. He still has 1 minute on the clock to decide what to do. Things are looking quite dire so far, as he cannot find any info on the enemy. And let's see if he can turn it around. And there we go. Norby finds him, making it a 13-10 Dynasty, winning the Hungarian Derby with a very, very clear top frag. 23 frags in total.